Tonight on DEA.
White House. Here
we go. Spread him out.
Anytime you're going to go undercover, you have to play a role. The informant portrayed me as a kid from the suburbs who has cash.
Put your hand behind your damn back.
They know that the undercover has $4,000 on them. So what better way to set up a rip in a situation like this?
We got the driver out. What's this guy doing?
If you're in a situation where your cover is revealed, it could be a struggle for the weapon.
There may be a minute the fight starts, it's just you and the bad guy.
Search warrant!
10:05 a.m. Group 14 suits up to serve an emergency arrest warrant. Their target is a dope dealer they busted and flipped a month ago. The would-be CI hasn't lived up to his end of the bargain.
Let's go. Let's brief and we can get this done. Y'all ready? A quick background on this case. This individual was caught some time back ago. I did an interview on the guy. He told me he was going to give me information that was going to lead to a possible large seizure. He never called me.
Sometimes, we approach an individual about working off their charges and they say, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then in reality, some time lapses and that individual doesn't call. It's nothing personal. They decided that they're not going to help the police out, but we have a job to do. So we go back and let them know, hey man, you're not going to work, you're going to jail.
The busted dealer is holed up in a crowded South Side crack house.
I'm going to turn it over to my man because he's been the one with surveillance and all.
I went by this morning and there's been some traffic. It was traffic last night and it was traffic yesterday. So we'll roll by. If they're still there, we'll probably just go ahead and go and do it.
Remember your deadly force policy here, guys. The most important, when you guys get out the van, let the Hooligan and the Ram get up, reach the door, and then the raid team follow up in the house. Anybody got any questions?
That's it.
Okay.
If you're hitting a door that's full of crackheads, it's definitely going to be more chaotic. People are confused. They're not real sure what to do. They don't know whether they want to run or whether they want to lay down. And then the worst case scenario is they decide that they're going to fight with us. If they're armed, then it just becomes even more dangerous.
Stand by for direction.
I'm going to go to the side door in case anybody tries to come out, so we'll go around the side to site.
When we raid a crack house, we're going to have people coming out of different nooks and crannies. They're in basements, they're in shadow areas, they're in closets, they're running, they're hiding. The worst case scenario is there's more of them than there are you.
Hey, right here, this right in front of us, right?
Sure. Right here, grab it. Let's go.
One side door, side door! Side door!
Search warrant! Search warrant! Get out right now! Don't you move! Put your hand behind your damn back!
Got him. Any more?
Room on the right, room on the left! Come on right now!
He down.
You guys good?
Police coming out.
All right, clear.
Coming out. Police coming out.
Behind your back. We're all clear inside.
Upstairs clear, police coming down.
No. Easy.
When we pulled up here to the curb, there was a couple of guys standing around along the side of the house. And once we made entry, we encountered another 6, 7, 8 people inside. There was a lot of people in there, and they were everywhere.
Get your hands out to your side.
What's your name, man?
You got an ID on you, my man?
Crack is a huge problem inner city because it's such a cheap drug. For as little as $5 to $10, you can buy a crack rock and get high for a half hour to 45 minutes. So once you get addicted to that drug, you start craving it. And once you run out of money, maybe you start committing other crimes in order to get money to purchase the crack.
This house right here would be your typical common crack house. I mean, there's users in here. You have a man that's not only has the rocks in here that's selling, he's allowing the people to actually sit up here and smoke. Down in the basement area, the 4 people that are down there, there's probably about 30 empty Ziploc bags. What they use is smaller and coin envelopes. There's no real purpose for a Ziploc baggie that's the size of your pinky nail other than to put a crack rock in. They got about a pound or better of weed and then at least 100 rocks, $20 rocks or so. It's a drug of choice here in the city.
Agents find 9 strung-out crackheads in the house. Among them, the turncoat informant.
I let you out. I held back on the warrant. But then how you play me is you leave from down there, then you come here and set up shop. You pretty much ain't living up to what a man's supposed to do, you know what I mean?
The dealer blew his chance at a reduced sentence and is hauled off to jail. And in the process, Group 14 has shut down the crack house for good.
Just this house on this street diminishes the quality of life. It's bad when you can ride up and down the street and the kids know, you can sit there and ask a kid, you know, where can we get some weed? Where can we get this? And they point to the house. We do raids and we have, you know, people standing on the porch clapping when we come out. Of course, you know, when one goes, somebody else is gonna come. Then we come back at it, we're at it again.
Next on DEA, Special Agent John Greer goes deep undercover as an ecstasy dealer.
And if your cover is revealed, it could be a fight, it could be a struggle for the weapon.
To infiltrate a notorious Detroit ecstasy ring.
We got somebody walking up to the truck.